Thursday night in the NBA with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Seattle. We've got Damian Lillard, Matisse Thybulle out there with Jackson, and it's Lin in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Manning the backcourt, it's Porter and Trent Jr. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Compared to the old days, Doris, it feels like rookies these days get more playing time right away.
You're right, B.A., and it doesn't matter if they're still in their teen years. It comes down to, are you the most talented player, or are you considered a foundational piece, and we want to get you repetition right away.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Here's Lillard. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Porter. 15 in his last outing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Lin passes to Jackson. Over Antetokounmpo. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Porter finds Antetokounmpo. Outside for Porter. To 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Shams, thanks very much.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Lillard. And Seattle tacks on 2 more.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Bulls, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
And when I look at Seattle, they've made some mistakes early on, and a drop in the rankings reflects that. They're right in the middle of the pack, and the question now is, can they learn from those errors?
Now here's Thybulle. Over Kuzma. And it's Thybulle missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of the night right here. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. There's a screen by Turner. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Here's Lillard. He has 7. Pass to Lynn. Shot clock at 6. No dice from the high post. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. With the fadeaway. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Here's Lynn. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Now Porter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
And it's Seattle with the ball. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And Lillard gets it to go.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And Giannis throws it down.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
And the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got 13 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Porter Jr. Taylor, he's checked in for Seattle. Here's Rollins. Thibault on the wing. Rollins, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 6. Rollins passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Here's Lynn. Over Anthony. And Seattle tacks on 2 more. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
Good on the second one. Seattle leading by 5. Here's Taylor. He takes it in.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
.121 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Turner's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Lillard outside. It's good from about 19 feet. And Seattle leads by 7.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Harris comes in for Kuzma. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Lynn. 6 points for him. Here's Taylor. And Seattle tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Here's Portis. Deflected. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And the first one at the line is good. Milwaukee making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Coffey in for Harris. Both free throws good from Portis.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Pass to Rollins. Oh, rejected by Isaac. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Got a hand on it. From deep. Kept alive. Outside Thibault. Takes the three. Drops in the three.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Seattle. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
They've got Taurean Prince, also Bobby Portis out there, and it's Rollins in at the one. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Boy, you cannot leave them alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Picked by Prince. Portis, right side. And then Portis with the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, it just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Rollins passes to Prince, to the inside. Here's Isaac, and that one is stuffed right through.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Seattle leading by 3. Lillard with the ball. He's got 15. Here's Rollins. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Anthony. Portis outside. Thibault against Prince. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Portis. Three-pointer, Anthony. Seattle pulls it in. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season. And it's Thibault missing. Bucks trail by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Brian?
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Shoots a fadeaway, and Seattle tacks on 2 more. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Milwaukee making some changes. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Isaac. Trent comes in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Anthony finds Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo on the attack. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, BA. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The fourth spot held by the Bucks.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Porter a screen. Portis against Thibault. Kuzma, the pass to Trent. From the low block, and it's Portis. That time on the assist from Trent. Portis has got 6 points.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Kuzma outside. To the paint. Portis down low. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
For 3, here's Lillard. And again, Seattle with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Portis outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. Lillard with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Taylor. Seattle move the ball around to the wing, right side. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Seattle leading by 3. Crafty move. Damian Lillard again. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Seattle. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And Seattle tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Porter from outside. A rebound by Lin.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Seattle leading by 6. Here's Taylor. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded by Porter. Porter against Lillard. And there's the lob. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Trent outside. Down low. Here's Portis. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Taylor. 6 points for him. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Lillard. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. That one's good for 2. Portis has got 17 points.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
The putback. Out of bounds. He'll go to the Bucks. And here Here's Milwaukee now. Antetokounmpo for three. That shot, no good. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Seattle. Knocking down three after three. He's up to 7 3-pointers tonight. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next?
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick...
When I look at Milwaukee, this is the battle we want to see. How do they measure up to a tough opponent? Yeah, you like to...
And guys, let's move on and talk about that first half from Damian Lillard. He is having himself a game.
Well, he's in the zone shooting it. Every time he puts up the three, he believes it's going in. Trust me, that's a great feeling.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And Seattle, looking at who they've got. We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Thibault in at small forward. And Seattle calls time here. Making a switch here. Santos has checked in. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Seattle shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Lillard, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Lillard's got 33 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Santos. And he dunks it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Antetokounmpo outside. The kick out to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. Seattle leading by 6. Here's Santos. Over Trent. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Back to Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 here already in the game. For Seattle, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Seattle shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Bucks trail by 7. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Porter. Antetokounmpo, right side. He can't get that one to fall. For Seattle, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Santos. Lillard against Porter. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The kick out to Kuzma. There's the triple. And another miss by Milwaukee. Seattle leading by 9. Pass to Santos. Over Kuzma. And Seattle tacks on 2 more.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Wow! Lillard with the jam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Trent against Thibault. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. And Seattle calls time here. Watanabe's checked in for Lillard. Seattle leading by 8. Here's Watanabe. Sends it home from 3-point land. Watanabe's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys?
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Five on the clock. And Turner with the block.
Goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sends it back.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Here's Watanabe. To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And Seattle leads by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Bucks trail by 13. On the wing, Kuzma. To the middle. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. There's a screen by Turner. Antetokounmpo, here we go. No one on him. Makes an easy one. Antetokounmpo's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just, oh, wow, incredible. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Kuzma for three. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Watanabe. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Watanabe. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Santos. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Santos has got 10 points in the game.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Here's Watanabe, and Seattle tacks on two more. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Turner. Now Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Keimel with the board. Seattle leading by 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game. Turner covers. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Porter puts up a three. Gets the three to fall.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Kuzma, right side. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
No good on the second free throw. He manages to convert the third. And so it's Seattle earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Anthony, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Taylor takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And Seattle leads by 10.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Driving to... Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Milwaukee shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Thibault. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Watanabe. Pass to Taylor. Back to Watanabe. Seattle move the ball around. There's the steal. On the wing, Anthony, covered by Thibault. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Rollins. And the 3 off target. Seattle leading by 6. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Watanabe. There's the 3. And again, it's Seattle missing.
I'd say this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
The jump hook. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now it's just a 4-point Seattle lead. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Seattle calls time here. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Turner, he's checked in for Isaac. Kuzma comes in for Portis. Trent, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Seattle also changing it up. Rollins comes in for Taylor. And Lillard subbed in for Watanabe. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Lillard. And that one is right through the heart. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Fires high post. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit 3-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Here's Turner, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
The other thing that's been impressive.
Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it? Oh, wow. What a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop him.
And here's Porter outside. The shot comes out. Seattle leading by 5. Here's Santos. And rejected.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Outside Lillard. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Here's Porter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Santos. Lillard! And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Kuzma up top. Using the glass to lay it in.
is how you capitalize in close. You see Kyle Kuzma, this guy just has instincts and a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Lillard with the ball, guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Now Turner. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Trent against Thibault. Lillard deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Oh, the shot is off. Bucks trail by 8. Outside Porter. Outside Kuzma. Oh, no good.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A+ defense.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up by 9. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Here's Kuzma. Trent outside. Now Kuzma takes a 3. Outside Trent. Let's loose for 3. And they recover it. Antetokounmpo! Oh, comes up empty again. So many chances. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Lillard. Turner covers. The 10-footer. Turner with a rebound. So we see Seattle get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.